Hey, Metal. How are you? Welcome to another DC Marvel mashup. We got the date wrong. We changed everything except for the date. So give us a second. We will change the date to what it is supposed to be. We're live, right? Yeah, we're live. Analytics. Choose. Oh, we're on the wrong one. Um, Cancel. No, there. Change settings. So tonight we're gonna start with uh, Marvel Girl and Batgirl combining. So should be an interesting look. Marvel Girl herself, I think, has only ever really had one look. Jean Grey, however, has had several looks, especially with being Phoenix, and then of course we have Bat Girl, not Batwoman, because they want to include Batwoman in some of the images that I got. But Batgirl has had quite a different bunch of looks, and of course, it's we've had a few different people be Batgirl. Of course, one of the most famous ones is Barbara Gordon, or probably the most famous one. Has been Girl. And then, of course, in uh, Stephen Keaton or Michael Keaton, sorry, uh, movies or what's considered his form, although he did not star as Batman. We had Alfred's niece as Batgirl. Forget what her name in that was. We had Cassandra Cain. We've had Stephanie Brown. And of course, there was the Silver Age Batgirl Beth something who became Flamebird. I think it was Flamebird. Um, I'm trying to think if I've covered everybody that has been Batgirl. I'm not sure. Let me know if you think I've forgotten one. So I'm trying to decide whether I'll go with, shall we say, the classic Barbara Gordon look to combine with Marvel Girl, or whether I shall go with a variety of them. I'm gonna see whether my friend is in with me yet. Nope, nobody's in with me. So, um, so I guess let me. I'm just gonna message him saying I'm on. Because I have a real life friend that might come on. I'm not sure whether he's gonna speak or not. He said he won't. Hopefully, he'll at least say hi. Hey, Grantis. No, you're not live. This is tomorrow. Yeah, that's a little. What? No, 24th. It says the 24th, right? Although that sounds like you're a little behind. I don't know when I'm watching in the past tense. Okay, if you say so. I am on. Okay, so I guess first we need a pose. What sort of pose would we like to do for Batgirl? Well, Batgirl Marvel Girl? Because, we got Batgirl being trained. She'd probably still have her psychic powers, but she'd have a lot of fighting ability too. Could you imagine Batgirl with Barbara Gordon Batgirl? I'm thinking with Jean Grey's powers, the telekinesis and all that. Well, I think she'd be a formidable foe. Okay, there's no stream. Wow. Okay. 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 So. Okay. Yes. Yes to what, Grant? Okay. So this. Okay. Oh. Ah. Cute knees together. Cute knees together, feet apart, peace sign pose. Okay. Okay, so I think I sent some people the wrong thing, so let's redo this. Oh, I might have sent. Okay, so let me grab this again. Because I sent out one, I think, before I started a link to some people. Hey! Van Hoser is here! Can you hear me? Yeah, I know. You're probably not going to talk. If you go up to. I can hear, I see you too. So he's only going to type. Unfortunately, we're not going to get him saying anything, so, he's not going to be any entertaining to you guys. He's barely going to be entertaining to me because I can't really look at the Discord and see my screen because what I have in front of me, and I'll let Van Hoser know, is I draw on that tablet there, and then I have my monitor so I can see the screen. There's my chat and YouTube, and there's OBS, which allows me to film to whatchamacallit, YouTube. And there's my ugly face. Oh, I think he might have turned his
I did. How's it going?
Good.
Once you said it, you called me out on it. I was like, all right, oh fine, I'll put my mic on.
Hey people, this is Van Hoser that you're hearing. He is a friend of mine in real life. We were actually just together a few minutes ago. Well, not a few minutes ago. A couple hours ago. About
Yeah.
2.5 hours. Grant Crosby says, "Ooh, looks like a chocolate turnover so far. Don't see them too often." Okay, I have no idea what he means by that.
Fitzchozo.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Hey,
Fitz.
how's it going?
What are you drawing today?
My first drawing is going to be supposed to be a combination of Batgirl and Marvel Girl.
What girl?
Marvel Girl, in other words, Jean Grey / Phoenix's original name for when she was with the X.
Oh.
And Batgirl.
Oh, okay.
Now I don't know which Batgirl I'm using for a
Just use Barbara. Just use Barbara. So they're both redheads.
Yeah. Well, that's probably good, but even Barbara's had like about 10 different costumes. But I'm probably going to go with the classic one, combining.
No, yeah. No one really calls Jean Grey Marvel Girl anymore. Not to mention that the X-Men don't even have secret identities. It's always been public identities.
Yeah, I know, but this is my I'm not sure what universe I'm calling it, of combining DC and Marvel characters. So, and it's supposed to be. I started it off with.
I remember you talking about it.
Yeah.
But I think everyone in the chat here knows that. Everyone in the chat here knows about it too.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't think my buddy Van Hoser knows about it yet.
Yeah, this is out of my element, man.
Yeah, he's been combining Marvel and DC, Marvel and DC characters together
For about the
Okay.
and drawing them on screen.
yeah, but for about the last month, and I'm trying to do some more unusual combinations. It started with my idea of combining the Bat family, so Batman characters, with the X-Men.
Okay.
And then I started doing other weird combinations like Superman and Iron Man.
Oh yeah.
And just
Yeah.
seeing
Okay.
what I could get it to look like. And anybody that's on, sometimes we talk about how they might become this whatever
So-
character.
Who is it that you're drawing again? Jean Girl or something?
Marvel
Jean-
Girl, her secret identity used to be Jean Grey, or still is technically.
Oh, okay.
Her civilian
No,
name.
no,
is
well, keep in mind, the X-Men don't really have secret identities. Never did.
Well, they did, but they didn't. It's not. They hid their identities a lot from the public when going out as the X-Men. Because that's why they had. One of the reasons they had code names, but probably nowadays they probably don't. They probably don't hide them as much. Each of them.
Yeah, the Fantastic Four never had secret identities. There's always celebrities from the jump in universe.
Yeah.
I mean, Reed Richards uses the money he gets from promotions and stuff to fund his laboratory.
Yeah.
They established that in one of the very early issues of Spider-Man.
Man, she looked like she'd not be hiding her identity very well. Like that mask doesn't cover her face very well. Well, you can see her chin, you can see everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but the X-Men don't really have
identify her in the
civilian
crowd.
lives. That's what.
Well, look at Batman.
X-Men,
Batman's only does from here up, so Barbara Gordon's the same from here up.
Yeah, I know. All I need to see is the chin, man, and the mouth, and hear the voice, and we're good. That's all I hear, and we're good.
Yeah, but another thing is that the X-Men don't really have civilian lives. They just kind of live at school.
Yeah, that's true, eh? I do know the X-Men series. I did follow that.
Now,
maybe not the comics, but
did you just follow the movies? Did you follow a cartoon?
yeah, just the movies, man. I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, but the X-Men don't even need civilian identities, secret identities, because they just live at school.
I did like them for that reason, man, because I didn't like Superman for hiding his identity the whole time.
No, it makes sense for why Superman would hide his identity.
Yeah, it makes sense, but I mean, I guess I'm going off the TV show, and
which TV show?
It whenever, Superville or some. Oh, what was it?
Superville.
Smallville. I'm like, I thought I was saying that wrong.
Hey Tim, what's up? Not much. I just got Fitzchose's on here, and my buddy in real life, Van Hoser, is here. That's not his real name, but we're not saying his real name because he doesn't want his real name said. So.
Oh, could you imagine if my name was Van Hoser in real life? I would rock it.
Yeah. No, yes. Superman. It makes sense for him to hide secret identity because he has to have some kind of he wants to have some kind of normal life.
Yeah. No, I get why he does it.
And plus his loved ones. Plus, his co-workers will all be in danger as well.
Yeah.
Well, also he just wants to have a normal life too. If he was Superman all the time and everybody knew who he was, he couldn't have a normal life.
Exactly.
Well, we saw kind of in Spider-Man, once the whole world found out, right? They were just invading his privacy the whole time. Helicopters are outside of his building and stuff. So I imagine, yeah, it wouldn't go. No,
but Spider-Man's not well liked in universe. J. Jonah, most because of J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah. Well, actually, Spider-Man is a little bit of weird. A lot of the public likes him, and of course, Jonah doesn't like him.
Yeah.
Tim says, I would totally use the name Van Hoser.
Yeah.
But Fantastic Four celebrities in universe, and they never had secret identities from the jump. Like the very first issue, they don't have secret identities. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Reed Richards, he was fantastic, and he used that money to. Yeah. So the funniest laboratory and yeah.
And his experiments. And then also no whatever he invents, sometimes he uses that money to, like he created unstable molecules for clothing and stuff like that, so he sells the rights to that or whatever to, make clothing
Yeah, he
for
patented his
people.
inventions to make businesses for them. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tim says get some real bad asses like Wolverine or the Punisher. Lord Bra says, hi, it's me again. What's up? I haven't seen your streams in so long. Well, sorry to hear that. Not much right now. I'm combining DC and Marvel characters. Talking with Fitzchozo about DC, Marvel, or whatever. And then also my buddy in real life, Van Hoser, as well. Just talking
Uh,
comics
uh,
and
in the superhero world I wish to create, which I have paused production on because I'm trying to make some money with some other stories on my side account. But the superhero world I want to create, uh, the most powerful hero in the world is called Gold Knight. I'm not entirely sure if he probably should have a secret identity. Secret identity. I'm not entirely sure. Entirely sure. I still got to figure that out.
Yeah, and that's what I'm actually not even sure we're technically whether Canadian Shield he has a secret identity, but I'm not sure whether it's going to be so secret. Obviously he's man like Cougar, so I'm not sure whether that's actually gonna stay or whether people end up knowing who he is. But like he's an 8 foot person. Not too many of them around, so it might be hard
Yeah.
for.
Uh, but if you know, yeah, if, yeah, the concept of Gold Knight, if you don't know, that's basically this guy picks up a magic axe and he transforms into a superpowered being and then a suit of metal armor,
Well,
suit of like
so
yellow metal armor.
sounds a
So,
little bit like the Thor when Marvel first brought him in.
he's not a god at all. He's just the
Yeah,
axe actually, the power actually does come from the axe.
yeah. Well, I never said he was a god. I'm just saying similar because
Mm,
what's his
mm.
I think I forget what his name was in Thor's name.
Donald Blake.
Yeah, Donald Blake. He had the stick. He hit it. He became Thor.
Yeah, but this is a bit
Uh,
different. This is more,
yeah.
yeah, but this is more like
I'm just
kind
saying
of
they're
like
similar.
He-Man, except
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
it's the similarities.
Yeah.
Yeah, the similarities, and also he has super while he's transformed, he has super strength. He can fly and control fire,
Cool.
and throw the axe and the axe turns him. But
Sounds.
so similar power set to Thor, but fire instead of lightning. But he's not going to act anything like Thor though.
Okay.
And
Oh, I didn't think he
and it's
was.
also
I
the
was just you saying it
mm, mm,
about the similarity. That's all I was going for.
yeah, okay, and he is the most going to be the most powerful hero in the world in this world that world I want to create.
Cool.
Well, it's weird from a it's weird from a conceptual standpoint. Do you think that like that is the most powerful hero in the world?
Who? Sorry.
That concept I want to create Gold Knight.
Oh.
Like he's based. I already told you like his power set and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
His origin.
Yeah. Like Van Hoser said, he probably more watches the movies and stuff for comics stuff. He doesn't really
Yeah,
read too
that's
many.
I don't read them, so it's hard for me to really give you an answer. Because I'm
No,
assuming.
do you think that's strange that I will make that the most powerful hero in the world?
No.
Yeah, because I have no interest in writing about my own version of Superman or anything like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I don't have. Yeah, I don't think that story ain't stories for me that me worth telling with a Superman, more Superman knockoff character.
Timothy says that name is so freaking punk, Van Hoser.
Yeah.
Yeah, Timothy has his own character called Melvin, who is in the future and is a mercenary.
Mm.
Actually, I inked his third comic.
But but well, another thing is I want it to be like no one in the world really cares about superheroes until Golden Knight shows up.
Huh?
Before then it's mostly characters similar to like back then till then it's mostly just characters who don't have powers, or if you do have powers, it's weaker, significantly quite
Yeah.
weaker in comparison. Like he's the most powerful. Like no one would care. No one would cares about some guy who dresses like a clown and uses toys to fight crime. No one would care about that realistically.
Well, it depends on what he's doing exactly. In fighting crime, they might care. They could care. Like I said, there's a lot. There's some
The
people.
world's not going to care about some. No one outside Florida is really going to know or care about some guy just like a clown fighting criminals just
Yeah.
using toys or or guy who defends Detroit uh using using stuff he's put together out of a junkyard. No one really care about that.
Yeah. Probably not.
Uh, so that's the thing. Just trying to be logical here. Oh, one question that one thing I gotta figure out, like I ain't thought about this till just now, is how would the outside world react to Tiger Man? Just this were tiger that goes around murdering people, as far as they can tell.
Yeah. Definitely gonna have to think of all that.
Mm. If I wonder how Superman mixed with Iron Man is going to work out. Normally it would just because already the character like that kind of exists still.
Yeah, but Steel doesn't actually have Superman's powers.
Mm. Mm.
In
I mean,
this
he's
u-
associated heavily with Superman and wears silver metal armor. Like,
Yeah, I don't know
mm,
exactly why. Like, just create it, mash them up. You know. Yeah, I got to figure a lot
mm,
of stuff out. But then again, a lot of these characters I'm not going to probably explore too much. You know, it's just um
mm.
a few of my characters in my universe are comic book people, so you know they will have read comics, and the comics that they will have read is one set that I've created is Merge. Again, it's DC and Marvel characters combined, but a little bit more not so out there. I will say. About the only one that's probably a little bit out there is Superman and Spider Man combining, but most of the other ones are it's a better pairing. And I just did Superman and Spider Man because their colors are similar and they're both the flagship characters of their
Right, well,
universe.
you already drew it already.
Oh yeah, I drew that one a long time ago.
Oh, what's it
Uh,
called?
I just called him Super Spider.
That would be funny. Imagine he's like an alien spider from another world. Alien spider like alien from another world. That'd be
Uh,
funny.
Let's see if I can find.
Well, he was bit by an extraterrestrial spider. That'll be fun. That'll be even funnier.
Yeah, again, I haven't really thought of much of the origin of the character just because it's.
Again, it's supposed to be a in-universe comic. I know, I understand that, but you can have a character make a joke about that. But joke about that when reading it.
Yeah.
He was he was bit. This character is he was bit by an alien spider. That'll be fun. That'll be funny.
You laughing about something there, Van Hoser?
What? Sorry.
Oh, I thought I heard somebody laughing. And I thought it was you. I guess I was wrong. Maybe Fitzjosa was laughing at his whole idea about bitten by an alien spider.
Rick, Rick, all right. Yeah,
It's looking
yeah.
looking really good so far, man.
Thank you.
You make drawing look so easy.
I've done it for quite some time, and I have other people that would make it look way easier.
Yeah.
So then we just hand here, and then going with Grantish's idea.
Yeah, you can. There's some characters. There's some characters you can use. Public domain. Like
Yeah,
you can have a character reading. You can have a character reading a Captain Battle comic. That's public domain.
yeah. I
Or
could do
have them.
that.
Or
I
have
could
them.
do that as a third universe or something like that. The public domain universe.
No,
I'm just not sure how
or
it would
have
all
a
fit together.
or have a character reading a Captain Marvel comic because Billy Batson.
Well, yeah,
You use him in the comic, but you couldn't call the comic that though. The comic you can have a character reading a Billy Batson story in the comic, but you couldn't call the comic call comic itself Shazam or something nothing like that.
well,
Just
technically,
Billy.
if it's a drawing within there and the comic is that, I might be able to get away with it.
Yeah, you could.
But I
If
can't.
the
I
comic
can't. I
in the
can't.
comic,
Yeah, I
yeah,
couldn't do. I
yeah,
couldn't do it as a cover or something like that. Like
exactly.
a cover of my on my cover for my comic.
Mm, exactly.
Ah, crap! I've been drawing the wrong layer. No wonder it's not coming out as dark as I want it.
It's weird. It's weird that the buckler is a separate. Is the I still find it weird that the buckler is separate from this version of Canadian Shield. Like they have their own version. They have their own version of Canadian Shield in the Buckler universe and vice versa. It's weird.
Yeah, well, the version. Well, it's because I created the Canadian Shield, of course, and Dillard created the buckler. And
Hmm.
although I don't mind him using Canadian Shield in his universe, um, the way that he portrays the Shield is a little different than I want him to be portrayed in my comics.
What's the difference? I still ain't read the Buckler comics yet because I just got some money. I'm not spending it. I'm hoarding that stuff
Um,
for my own project. So
uh, One is just the way that he gave the dressing down, and people have said that it's just could be the buckler's perspective. just the way that he gave him the dressing down and all that in the original Ashcan that Dillard did was a little not quite the way that I wanted Canadian Shield. Canadian Shield would be a little bit more supportive of a character trying to become a hero and just realizing that they messed up and trying to help them better themselves. Where he basically says, don't be a hero to Buckler. And also Dillard doesn't want, in his universe, he doesn't want all the characters that I have running around. So because I have a heaven of a lot more characters than Dillard does, and he doesn't want to keep track of them. What's going
but
on?
in my world, really doesn't matter since the world I want to build, it doesn't really matter because they're all in different states, so it doesn't matter. They all spread all over the globe.
Oh yeah, same with
like
me.
the most powerful hero, like the most powerful hero in the world lives in the UK. And most other all the rest of the superheroes are spread across the United States in different states, and most of them can't fly, so they're not really going to encounter each other that often.
Yeah, well, again, even this is I won't say about the flying part, but again, that's even the same with me. Like Canadian Shield is in Ontario, Snowdrift is in Alberta. Now I know you probably don't realize the geography of this because you don't know Canadian geography, and that's fine. Insecto is going to be in New Brunswick, and which is like Canadian East Coast, which is further east than the American East Coast.
Yeah, I know.
Ozona is going to be.
I think the Vikings came there once.
They were more in Newfoundland that they came, the Vikings. And then we have what's Ozona is going to be in Vancouver, the Canadian West Coast. I have a character that's the Flames going to be in Montreal. So my heroes are spread out too, but eventually they're going to come together and form a team, my Justice League. So.
Okay. Yeah, but my plan is to eventually save up enough money to make a series of a comic in bulk, and then just slowly release them weekly. People interest remain high. But I don't have nowhere near the money to do that yet, though. So
yeah,
maybe a couple years before they even happen.
oh yeah, I can believe that because it's expensive to get make a comic. So and then the other thing is getting people interested, which is even harder. But actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a second here. I know I don't quite done this, but it's coming along a little bit. I'm gonna show off something that Van Hoser made for me. Van Hoser does stained glass.
Oh.
And I'm gonna show
Something comes up. He comes up.
So he made this for me at his stained glass. He goes to a stained glass class or whatever.
Almost.
So he made that the Shield's emblem, chest emblem.
Yeah. Awesome. Looks good, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks definitely awesome. Now he had to put all these lines in here because of doing the stained glass. Otherwise, it wouldn't have went. So.
Yeah, you gotta have break-off points. It's a lot to get into. But...
Yeah. But you know what? It just sort of looks like the veins in a leaf.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. has depth to it.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta get you a window to hang it up in, eh?
Yeah. My you
Let me
can't
see. Let
see
me
it.
see this window.
My window is behind that cabinet.
What?
You can see the curtain at the top.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. You got no sunlight coming in that room, eh?
No. What were those noises? I think that's something on if it shows those ends. So I'm not sure what he's doing. I don't think it's Animation Secret says he's scared. So there was a quick look. Maybe we'll come back to that a little later if there's some more people here. And people, let me know what you think, because maybe when I do Canadian Shield for whatchamacallit, campaign, maybe we can put up 5 of those that Mr. Van Hoser would be willing to make for the right price.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't mind making some more. If I have to, I'll make some more.
Yeah. But they are probably going to be a little costly. They'll probably be my big ticket item on that campaign. I like to have a big ticket item. Actually, that'll probably be the big ticket item. I'm probably going to have a draw in tier as well in a couple spots.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'm going to be trying to do that with whatever comics I do. So people can possibly get drawn in. If they want to, you know.
Mm-hmm. I can't read the comments. So I don't know what everyone's saying about this design.
Well, what? They don't even see the design. Oh, my design, you mean? Not too many people are saying anything yet. I thought for a second there you were showing something. Or do you mean the design for the stained glass? Hey, it's Pete.
I'm talking about the design
Peter.
for this character you drawn. This amalgam character, yeah, that's essentially.
Animation Secret says I have no idea. Hey Peter, how are you? What's going on? Not much. I've got Van Hoser here, which you know him. I can't say his real name. He doesn't want his real name said. So no saying names in the chat about who he could possibly be. Peter.
Wait, Peter just joined?
Yeah, well, he's in the chat. He's
Okay, yeah, Peter.
no, this is not Alpha. I'm doing the drawing. No, the no, you know, Van Hoser in real life. In fact, he's been at the shop before. So, and again, like I said, no names.
Mm. Now another thing, sometimes I don't know when it's too far to go. Like,
Yeah.
so like there's a character, like I know I'll probably show one of my characters Mind Slicer killing babies. Like on panel. I know I probably will show that, but I just don't know when is it too, when is the gruesome nature too far? I don't know.
Yeah. In fact, Peter, I was showing this just a few seconds ago. Van Hoser made this for me. At his stained glass class. So this should give you a real good idea who Van Hoser is. But what's going on? I am combining Marvel Girl from X-Men, or you might know her as Phoenix, Jean Grey, and Batgirl. I can't put a face to the voice. Well, there are two people here, so you might not be hearing his voice when you think you are. The other is another friend of the channel, Fitzjozo. And about peace, so whatchamacallit, he says, "Oh, nice, that's sweet." Van Hoser, so he likes your stained glass.
Nice.
He says, "Send me a message, man." I'm stumped. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Yeah. By the way, I sent you those images of Frankenfran. The reason why I told you to turn safe search on is because of gore.
No.
Because if you don't know, that manga character. It's a 20-year-old manga. No one really has heard of it or cares about it because there's no anime adaptation or anything like that. I don't think there would be anime adaptation certain stuff that happens in that manga. Like like uh like people being like one point like lots of gruesome stuff. Like at one point the like a person becomes a giant tumor,
Okay.
like a whole
Interesting.
full body tumor, really gruesome. Like so, yeah.
And good night, Grant. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't, make sure you like and then share it out so we maybe get some other people in the chat. And also, thank you, Animation Secrets, for coming by. If you haven't, if you could please subscribe.
Does Rick find it weird? I'm getting him to draw these characters who do these gruesome things, or what?
No, I don't. I don't care.
But plus, we're probably never gonna read that manga to begin with. So
Yeah. I'm probably not going to read most of the mangas that I do drawings of. I can admit it. I'm doing it to get, and I'll admit it freely. I'm doing it to try and widen my audience and get new people here.
mm.
And I think it's working. It's. I've seen a couple new names in the chats when I've had it. So
Every little bit makes a difference, man.
yeah. And if they come and maybe they stay around and they find out about my other stuff, and I'm not the best drawer on
Yeah,
earth.
but be sure to tile the stream. If you want to draw Fran Rocky, be sure to tile the stream just Frankenfran. I'm drawing Frankenfran, not because most people don't know the character's surname anyway.
Yeah. Hey, Raul, how are you? He says mashups. Yeah, you can come on if you want, Raul. And he says, let's do the monster mash. That's Halloween. You know who it or what is? I know who that is.
I said that cause I sent images of Frankenfran for him to draw. Like the thing, yeah, but this is like it's it's not a very popular manga though. So if you don't want to draw that, you don't want to draw that though.
I don't
So
care. I don't care about Well, maybe I care a little bit about popularity, but it's obscure, so some people might know it. And it's if I'm doing it, nobody. And if it's that secure, nobody else doing it, so the people that like it might find it because of me. And
mm, mm.
Peter says, "I know who it is." I think that he means you, Van Hoser, and he says, "Ha."
He finally figured it out.
Yeah, he says, "Hey, bleep, how's it going?" He puts a bunch of stars, but
like how many people know what Frankenfran even is? Like exactly. So exactly. So like not a lot of people.
yeah. and that's all right. But hey, like I said, sometimes you get an obscure person who knows who it is, and that's the reason they come in. Or some people, everybody comes in, and find out, oh, who is this anime character that I don't know of?
Mm.
And it's
Well,
it's just yeah, like I said, I'm doing it to, and I freely admit, I'm doing it for two reasons. Well, just to do something and hey, try and draw more people in. So then once they're here
mm.
watching, I can let them know about my stuff too, maybe at some point. Because I'm doing different things each day, like it's Monday something. Here I'm doing mashups. And then in April, beginning of April, I'm going to be doing He-Man and Mario mashups.
That'll be weird. That'll be funny.
He Mario, I have the power.
How would that? Yeah, that'll be strange.
It's me,
Uh,
He
I
Mario.
can imagine a Birdo Evelyn hybrid. That'll be funny.
Yeah, let's see. I've started slowly going through it. Who have I got for? We're combining He-Man and Mario, so that's almost thing. Battle Cat with Green Yoshi. Pistol Pete or Peter says, "Speaking of superheroes, I know Van Hoser's secret identity. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me." Um, Luigi is combined with Man at Arms. Princess Peach is combined with Tila. Bowser is combined with Skeletor. Toad with Orko. Daisy with Shira. Rosalina with Sorceress. Birdo with Catra.
Birdo with Catra. So it's a bird cat.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll find out when we do that. Toadette with Madame Raz.
Yeah.
Wendy with Evil Lynn. Wendy is one of the Koopa kids. Wario with Faker.
No, that'd be a perfect combination. Wario and Faker.
Peter says, let's make this interesting. He-Man and She-Ra mix. She-Man. Yeah, but unfortunately, they're folks from the same property, shall we say?
Universe.
Yeah, universe.
They're from the same universe.
Yeah, universe property. I want to combine a He-Man universe property with a Mario
with another
universe.
Then Mario, yeah, that.
We have Spike Top with Spikor.
Mm.
And then he's saying Princess Peach and Luigi makes. I don't think you're getting how this is supposed to work, Peter.
Peter.
What I wonder what will be next. Will you combine? I don't get it. Another '80s, another popular '80s video game property, originated '80s, or like originated '80s or '90s. Or some other cartoon property.
Well, I'm doing these two because, as we know, most of us know here, Mario, of course, is coming out in April, at the beginning of April, and then He-Man is coming out at the beginning of June. So, to sort of draw in the crowds that are, Mario and He-Man, I figured combine them.
That'd be funny. That makes sense.
A Rocket Wrenches.
I'm not gonna see. I'm probably not gonna see either movie in days. In fact, I never even seen the first Mario movie. The latest Mario movie.
Yeah,
never even seen that.
Well, I consider it good. I think almost any Mario fan considers it good. I will be. And the crazy thing is, I probably will have gone seen the new Mario movie the day that I start doing this on my channel.
Mm.
So Rocky Wrenches with Trapjaw, Dragodon with Whiplash, Mecha Leg with Triclops. Peter says Pac-Man with Little Mac from Punch Out. Pac-Mac.
Mm-hmm.
So those are some of the combinations. I'm gonna come up with a whole bunch more. I'm going over the universes slowly because there's only so much I can. I know He-Man a little bit better, but even that I'm not familiar with. I think every single character, and then trying to. It's probably gonna end up being a whole bunch of mashups that are just crazy. And it's gonna probably end up more the villains than the heroes because unfortunately in Mario there's more villains than heroes, right? So unlike
Mm.
He-Man where there's a few there's quite a few heroes. There's almost as many
No, no,
heroes
no,
as
no,
there are
no. They
villains.
all kill got plenty of good characters in Mario. There's Mario himself, Luigi, Peach, all the princesses. Literally, all the princesses are good.
Yeah,
Literally, all the princesses are good. And then
yeah,
Captain Toad.
but
Um,
there is about a dozen, I'd say, good characters. Luigi, all the princesses, so that's like what, 4 princesses? So that's 6. Toadette, there's 5, that's 8. There's probably another 4 or maybe a couple more than that. There's around probably a dozen.
Yoshi.
Yoshi, yeah. Yeah, so but I'm saying
Yoshi.
there's a couple dozen. And Yoshi, the only one that makes sense to combine him with, they're both animals, is Battle Cat and um him. You know, you don't really want to combine Yoshi with Beastman. They're both
Why
Beastman's a
not?
bad. Well, Beastman's a bad guy, and Yoshi's a good guy.
Mm.
So
Well, I mean, with the right influence.
yeah.
Mm.
So that's more
Mm.
why I'm trying to combine the good guys with good guys and bad guys with bad guys.
Why can't we do like He-Man and Yoshi?
Mm. Makes no sense.
Because again, in
He'd
this
have
case,
super jumping powers.
No,
I think
well,
he
he
has
may just have super strength, and
He-Man
everything
has
ain't goes
already super
essential.
jumping powers, and so does Mario.
The Mario actually is his main power, so that's actually gets the whole point.
Does
It's
Mario even have powers? Like, does he really have powers, or is it just upgrades?
No, he has super agility without even eating the mushrooms.
Okay.
Peter says, "You're keeping it too safe, Rick. You got to go crazy with the mashups for the views." Well, just the fact that I'm doing Mario and He-Man mashups, I think is going to draw in a lot of people. Because I I could be wrong. I don't think anybody's ever mashed He-Man characters and Mario characters before. If they have, I haven't heard it.
Mm. Yeah, but I'm not
You
gonna.
gotta.
I'm not gonna. I'm probably not gonna. I'm not gonna see this He-Man movie. I'm not. The only movie I've seen this year so far is Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. That was like a science fiction comedy film about some guy traveling back in time to stop his AI from happening. This guy like AI from enslaving humanity.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna go see both. I'm
Yeah,
not expecting.
yeah.
I'm expecting to be pleased with the Mario movie. I'm not expecting to be pleased with the He-Man movie.
Yeah, but it has to. I feel it has. yeah, if it has to look interesting for me to watch it, it can't just be some established property or something. It's just a name, a famous name attached to it. That has
Well,
to be an interesting concept for a movie.
I don't care about who's playing whatever. That part I don't care about. It's just it's a
No, no,
superhero
I'm
movie.
saying no, that's talking about who's playing. I'm talking about a famous prop brand name slapped onto it. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
care. I don't care
yeah,
about that.
yeah, yeah,
I don't care about that. So like if another Marvel movie comes out, I'm not going to see it because I don't care about any of his Marvel movies.
yeah. Well, hey, and that's all right. That's free. You don't want to? That's
No,
great.
another example, the Mandalorian Grogu. I don't give a damn. I never even watched the Mandalorian TV show. I don't
Uh,
have an interest.
oh, that's all right. Yeah, you know, other people do, so other people will go watch it. Nobody, don't go watch. I say don't go watch anything you don't want to. You know, me and Van Hoser go see a lot of movies, and there might be a couple movies that he doesn't want to see that I want to see, and vice versa.
No,
You know.
yeah, I don't.
Hey, you won't
I
go
don't
see
have the money
Primal
to
with
spend
me,
with you.
man. So this is
Uh,
working one way, Rick.
pardon?
Primal, we talking about Primal, the TV show, but by Genny Tartakovsky.
No,
No,
the one with the horror movie with the ape that kills everyone.
yeah. Well,
It's very
hey,
gruesome.
Oh,
I think,
Primate. Oh,
I don't know what
Primate.
it's
Oh,
called. I can't remember exactly what it's
the
called.
killer chimp.
Yeah, the killer chimp.
But that looks so stupid from me when I saw the trailer because it didn't make from the description, from the premise I read in the trailer, it looked stupid. It didn't make any sense.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't really seem like it has much of a story to it, but I just wanted to watch it because I love horror movies in general. But
yeah.
Not to mention, not no. The reason why you got to kill
and
chimp killing people also doesn't really make any sense. The chimp gets infected with rabies. Except if you don't know anything about how the disease rabies works. It's a neurodegenerative disease. It causes your brain to rot away, nervous system to rot away. How the hell does the monkey stay smart and also how the hell does the ape stay smart and also uh it also have rabies? That don't make any sense.
Yeah, well, they probably
yeah, I don't
make
know.
it try and make sense in things. They don't tell you everything in a trailer.
No,
And
no,
not that I'm gonna go see it, but
I've watched reviews on that movie. The chimp is still able to strategize, which should be impossible if it's got rabies. That's not how rabies
yeah,
works.
yeah. But it's probably like a special form of rabies or something like that. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie either, but
Yeah, I don't
and I'm
know.
not.
I haven't seen. Yeah,
And
I
I
didn't
think
read the
it,
reviews.
Right.
I didn't look too much into it,
and
so
I
I
think
can't
it's
say.
and I think it's out of theaters already. Van Hoser.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
It'll be on Prime soon.
I know, but the what I'm saying, what I'm getting at is that the chimp is still able to strategize and how it kills people, which should not be possible if it's got rabies. Like that's not how rabies work. It will make more sense if chimpanzee decide just start killing people, because chimpanzees are already violent, pretty violent animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing
So
is you got to remember it's a movie. You got to suspend disbelief a little bit, or maybe a lot. Sometimes.
Yeah, I find that with a lot of movies, you can't you as much as you want it to be real, they're not gonna aim for real.
like it would actually make more sense if chimpanzees decide to start killing people one day.
Yeah, it probably would have, but
Yeah, but you want to
I
know
don't know what
something? People can probably buy it more with the rabies excuse than it just decided to for whatever
yeah,
good reason.
it might make people think twice about apes, you know.
I mean, chimps. You if you know about animals in real life, you know chimps. Yeah, chimps are pretty violent. So
Oh, they can be, and they can just like mess you up pretty quickly.
they can.
Yeah, and yeah, if they're I don't, yeah, I'm not even 100% sure all the care of it, but like I know like if there's one thing off, they can snap pretty quickly.
Like it's like the dumbest execution ever. Like why we could have just had the chimp start killing people? It would have made more sense. They just have a slash with chimps drag out. That would have made more sense. Like to try to use rabies as an excuse. That actually makes less sense.
Yeah. Well, for you that knows a little bit about it, but most people don't know enough to know any different.
Mm.
Anyways, here is Marvel Bat. That's what we'll call her for now. What do you think of Marvel Bat?
Yeah, she looks good, yo.
Mm.
I might color
Are you gonna
her.
color her too, or
Not right now. Is gonna probably go on to another combination of characters. Maybe I'll read out a few and see which one that you think you want me to do. Van Hoser. Okay, so we got, and I'm not sure whether you'll know who half these characters are, so that might be a problem too.
yeah? All right,
Martian
let's try.
Manhunter, Martian Manhunter with Thor, Alan Scott Green Lantern with Captain America, Wonder Woman with Black Widow, Hawkman with Wasp, Adam with the Hulk, Joker with Juggernaut, Hawkman and
Huh?
Hawkman and Ghost Rider, Black Canary and Scarlet Witch, Captain Marvel, not the Marvel Captain Marvel. You'd probably know him better as
Bill Batson.
Billy Bats, and you probably know him better as Shazam with Spider Man,
Okay.
Cyborg with Daredevil, Raven with She Hulk, Lobo with Deadpool. I'm just gonna read ones.
Are you
that
showing
might...
pictures? Cause like I'm
No,
not
no, no, no. I'm
seeing
not
any
showing pictures.
Okay.
I made a list of various Marvel DC
Oh, the ones that
characters.
you're going.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and I made a list of the DC, and then I put out the word with and can put the for some of them they don't have a Marvel character next to them, but some of them have the do, and I'm reading some of these. Um, I'm trying to go with, and I'm trying to read ones that you might actually know who the characters are. Uh,
There you go.
Who was this guy? Oh, wait, what was his name?
which one?
It's Roland.
Hey,
Raul. Rowland.
just
Roland.
Fizz
Raul.
chose.
Raul.
Fizz.
Hey,
Raul.
Raul. How are you?
I'm Fizz Chozo.
Raul, meet Fitzchozo. I'm not sure whether you've been on air with him yet. And we have Van Hoser. He is a friend that I have in real life.
What's up?
Hey, he had the accent. He was like, "Hey, buddy. Hey,
Hey, hey.
hey."
Mm-hmm.
So, Van Hoser,
Yep.
any of those combinations sound interesting to you? If you do.
Quite a few of them did actually. Yeah. Joker with what was it? Joker and
Juggernaut?
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. Yeah.
Nah, that's
Sounded
kind of
really
weird. Is it gonna come out like what's his name, Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal? That's why only thing I can imagine.
I
It
have
kind of
no
or like
idea.
the Joe,
I have
or
real
like
no
how,
idea.
or like the,
Go ahead.
or like how the Venomized Joker looked in Batman Arkham, a Titan Joker or something.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Like, I did Joker with Juggernaut just because Juggernaut, of course, Joker is a main Batman villain, and Juggernaut is a main X-Men villain. And I just thought that would be the weirdest, one
That's
of the
like
weirdest combinations to make.
well, the main X-Men, yeah, the main X-Men villain is Magneto normally, but yeah.
Yeah, I know he is the main one, but I'm just saying they're both thing. Joker and Magneto would still be just as weird.
Hmm. Yeah, but like yeah, I know.
But I decided Joker with Juggernaut. So you want me to do? You think you want me to do Joker with Juggernaut or a different one?
Yeah, no, Joker of Juggernaut.
Okay, this is the only villain that I have on this list at the moment too.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Juggernaut.
although I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what
yeah,
both
yeah.
those characters really look like, I am gonna get some pictures first. So, uh,
You know, yeah, you don't.
Marvel's.
I don't think know you have to. Pretty much everyone on the chat and those who those characters are. If you're not a comic book nerd, everyone knows what Joker looks like.
Yeah, I know they do, and I'm pretty sure I know what they look like, but I want a reference before I go try and get a couple references before.
Joker, yeah, Joker. Yeah, Juggernaut. He's been in two large budget, big budget movies. So
Yeah, the one X-Men movie he was pathetic in, and he wasn't too
and
bad
Deadpool
in.
too, of course.
Yeah, which he wasn't actually too bad in. I liked him in
Mm.
that one, but when he was in the X-Men movie, I thought it was just pathetic.
Yeah, he's all small and stuff.
Yeah, that is
But
not
they
what.
didn't cast, but they didn't cast a bigger actor.
Well, it's not even that. Like the Juggernaut's a huge guy. There is no way that they could get anybody big enough. You're gonna have to do some sort of CGI stuff to get the
CGI
Juggernaut.
also kind of superimposes like in the old Lord of the Rings movies to make him look taller.
Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
you know, it's just what it is. Because of how big the
Mm.
Juggernaut is. It's probably just the same if I did like a Canadian. Whenever I get to do the Canadian Shield, so
Mm.
and I can do it because these characters, or I get it because these characters are big. You're not gonna.
Easily find an actor looks like that. I mean, there are some pretty tall, huge people in real life, but even then, most of them not in Hollywood.
Yeah,
Most of them probably at the circus somewhere or something. There are. I think there are 8 foot tall people in real life. There have been historically.
yeah. There's probably a few around for sure. I don't disagree
Mm,
with that in the least. But
mm.
then, do they have the build as well? Because those
Probably
guys,
not.
yeah. There's or very close to 8 foot tall. None of them would have the quote unquote build.
Mm, yeah,
So
exactly. That's the thing. He's drawing characters. They look like however you want them to look like. Mm. Yeah, but what was the main issue? Was the last standing Juggernaut, Rick?
oh, the size, and he didn't really, I think, have the personality of the Juggernaut either.
Well, we can't really, because the main stick of Juggernaut in the comics is that he hates Charles Xavier because he's a stepbrother or something.
Yeah. Well, and there's the
That
thing too is they didn't make him. They just made him and he's not a mutant. They made him a mutant in that as well.
but simplify it because in the comic books he gets his powers from the god Citarac,
Yeah.
uh,
The well
who
the
hasn't
he's got
who
the
hasn't really
gem.
done anything. I don't know. The Marvel doesn't even do anything with Citarac. I mean, when has Citarac been relevant in the storyline?
There was a major stuff with him, and I didn't read it, but I've learned about it through, some videos on YouTube and all that.
Yeah, but I don't even nobody even talks about Citarac even showing up in a comic or doing anything. But he gets his powers from this guy like being called Citarac,
Yeah,
and
well, they
yeah,
probably did. They probably didn't have much on them at one point, but they do now. They have a. If you go look and you can find videos about them, and it's not too hard.
yeah, but but the thing is that the comics don't do much with Sitarak as a character, like as a character, as a concept.
Oh,
He's just the explanation for how Juggernaut got his powers, and that's it.
yeah. Well, yeah, he finds a gem and it transforms him. Yeah, so yeah, they don't
Mm.
normally they don't do anything with him because it's he's it's not meant to. Peter
Uh,
said phone died a bit ago. Back to say goodnight. Okay, later, Pete. We'll see you in the morning.
it's
So
like there are concepts in Marvel in Marvel comics they haven't really explored. Has been really explored, and then the writers don't really care to explore them.
yeah, but they have technically explored Sidorak, the guy behind the gem for Juggernaut.
Mm.
No, it's not something. Like I said, I haven't read the storyline and all that they did with it, but I watched a video about it. Not that that means much.
Please link me to the. Tell me the name of that comic story, the Sitarak storyline, so I can actually name the issues. I can actually read them.
Okay, Black Manta and Cyborg. They're in the same universe, Raul. What?
I know
Okay.
Black Man. They're both in DC universe.
And you can talk.
Uh,
That's what
Black
he's.
Manta and Doom. That would be all. That would be perfect. Black Manta and Doom. If you mix Aquaman, Mr. Fantastic, then Black Manta and Doom would be perfect.
Okay, so
Mm.
nobody said. I didn't know that you're drawing, Raul. You should have said something. um.
Doc. That would be the perfect amalgam for especially considering who y'all merge together. Uh, uh, Doctor Manta. That'd be funny. Doc-
Either that or it's Black Doom.
the Black Doom. That'd be fun. That'd be even funnier. Black Doom. Because it's actually a black guy on the suit. If you don't know, Black Manta.
No.
It's actually a black guy in the suit. If you don't know.
Yeah,
Uh,
I knew.
the back.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's strange how the pre-crisis Black Manta was. I think they changed. I know DC Comics oftentimes change these characters a lot with each reboot. The pre-crisis Black Manta was apparently a black supremacist who black supremacist and who wanted to build this advanced underwater city, but only for black people, and that's why it's fight Aquaman.
Oh, oh,
And he also
we lost.
and also in that same comic, he drowned. He suffocated Arthur Curry's son, baby. Yeah.
Oh, Raul says, "Oops." He says, drawing something else. Hi, Rick. Outcast is here. He says, "Hi, Rick and Fizz and chat." And can't believe I did that. Laugh out loud. Says Raul. Outcast. Well, yeah, Outcast on the chat. We have, of course, Fitzchozo, as you can hear, and we have my buddy in real life, Van Hoser. So, if you hear another voice that you don't recognize, that's most likely his. And Raul, if you come back in, let me know. That way I can put you up for
Okay.
whatever you're drawing.
I actually think the pre-crisis origin for Black Manta is better than most of the modern day origins they give him because they always change the origin for every origin and motivation for every reboot. But I
Yeah.
think the pre-crisis one is the best, but they would never go with that one nowadays. I don't get it.
I forget what the
But
origin is for him for either way, anyways. So,
I said the free crisis motivation is that he's a black supremacist who wants to build an advanced underwater city only for black people, and that's why he has to fight Aquaman.
Okay, I did not realize that. Yeah, that would be interesting, but unfortunately, I don't think it would fly today so much.
But yeah, because we think about it, the Black Panther movies turned Claw into more like how Black Panther was in that 70s kind of free crisis.
There we go. We're gonna make this a little bit bigger, this canvas, because Juggernaut is a big boy.
Mhm.
And we're definitely using the Juggernaut's size for this character.
Mm.
So, not sure what else we.
I don't get why that wouldn't fly nowadays. I mean, racist villains, okay, whatever. These black supremacists, evil, yeah, whatever. Don't care.
Yeah, I just don't think most people would go with a black. The woke society would think don't really have if you made a black supremacist a villain. I don't think most woke society would like it.
Especially for a white character as a good guy.
Yeah. Who are you drawing? Well, I started out drawing Marvel Girl and Batgirl, Oracle specifically, or Barbara Gordon specifically combined to have Marvel Bat. Right now, I'm going to be combining Juggernaut and Joker. So,
Joker not.
the big joke. Maybe I don't know what you'd call him.
Nah, like I some of them look similar. It's like Sweet Tooth. That would.
No, I don't. I know a little bit of what I think Sweet Tooth looks like. I don't think I'll be going that. Like I said, we are definitely taking. We're definitely taking the Joker's. Not the Joker. Juggernaut size, and that's what we're getting in here for. That's what we're gonna get in here first. Is the body, and then we'll put a costume on, or start putting a costume on. So, besides probably just knowing the names, what made you decide to pick that company? Well, that combination, whatever that one that I put down, Van Hoser. Is Van Hoser here? It looks like he's here.
Fun fact, I actually I actually wanted there, because when I was thinking of this character, when I was reading writing these scripts, I actually wanted there to be a whole issue about Gryffindor fighting black supremacists.
No, huh?
Uh, yeah, but although that was a long time ago, long time ago. But he's probably still gonna fight them, but it's gonna be different. They're still in the villain list.
Well, that's good. Hey, it's good to have a
Yeah.
wide variety. And like I said, it's like I just don't think having that type of villain would get the movie would get made. I don't even think they would do it in the comics anymore. At least DC or
Yeah,
Marvel.
they don't. No. These they don't do that. They don't do that anymore. With they don't do Black Manta with that anymore.
Oh yeah, I get that, but I'm
They
just
do.
saying I don't think they would ever bring that back.
They won't. They won't. They will never. They will never do that. Even though that's probably the best origin.
Well, I can't say for sure, but
The,
it sounds like it could be definitely interesting. I'll say that.
Yeah, but later version just makes some Black Manta says some guy who hates mermaids for some reason or something. I don't know. There's a pirate that hates mermaids. It doesn't sound that interesting. When you think about it.
Yeah, well,
The later version just make him he's a pirate that hates mermaids. Okay, and he wears a silver power armor for some reason. That's
let's
Yeah, I
see.
don't think DC's interested in doing anything. DC even cares about doing interesting things for Aquaman anyway. Unfortunately,
Nowadays, well, yeah, I think he's varying origins. Criminal career. What's his?
no, I talk about the whole series with Aquaman. Yeah, I don't think DC is even interested in doing anything. DC cares about doing anything interesting with that character anymore?
What,
I
Aquaman
don't see.
or Black
Yes,
Man?
the whole
I
I
think
saw
they
the
just.
Aquaman in general.
I think they just
Aquaman in
re-released.
general.
I think they just re-released Aquaman #1.
I talk about the comic book. Also, the movie is nothing like the comics character.
Yeah, I know.
And even then, no one cares about Aquaman from that movie. They don't care about Jason Momoa.
That I believe and that I agree with. But no, what I was saying is, I believe they just did a #1 for Aquaman. Let's see.
Oh no, new number one, no, new number one issue of the comic, go. But and it's probably going to be it's probably either about Mera or it's probably about Aquaman fighting Ghostmaster again. For Control of Atlantis. How many times we repeat this damn storyline? How many times we repeat the storyline?
I don't know. Mhm. Let's see.
Hey, Rick,
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna hop off. But send me a picture of the final edition when it's all done.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, because I want to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
So,
Hopefully, I'll
like how,
get finished it tonight. I might have to finish it next week, but
Okay. All right. All right.
then again,
I'll see you guys later.
yeah.
okay. Later,
Goodbye, goodbye.
Van Hoser.
I forgot screen name. This thing covers it up.
Let's see.
Anyways, I don't think DC is interested in doing. DC cares about doing anything interesting with with a lot of characters. Like the folks that write, the people that get to write them. Because what's his name? The guy who ran the New 52, the editor in chief. What's his name again? I forgot. His name escapes me at the moment.
Oh, Dan something, or are you thinking Ethan?
No, the editor in chief.
Oh, no, I was gonna say Jim Lee, but
No. That's the current editor in chief.
yeah.
One before him. I don't know if he's still at the company yet. Still at the company. The guy who ran New 52 back when that was a thing.
I'm not sure offhand.
Well, that guy. Oh, okay. He deliberately appointed writers who don't like the character they're writing to each comic title, thinking that it will make them force them to write that character better. So you have people who don't like Superman writing Superman, for example.
Yeah, that's
And he
just
did that on
dumb.
purpose, by the way. So then we have people. Uh, yeah. So you got tons of characters that don't. The writers don't like the like the comics writing them. Yeah, people don't like Teen Titans writing Teen Titans. That was a disaster.
Yeah. Yeah, they are doing Aquaman. They just didn't re-release it. It was last year. They're on issue 14. It started in 2025. The latest Aquaman.
Yeah. I don't even know what the current run is doing. Again, no one really talks about any of this stuff because comic book news sites have all been replaced with activists for some reason who don't really
Well,
care about reading comic books. You
well,
just
they're doing a
want to be
thing
political
called
on it.
they're doing a thing in DC called DCKO right now. Where it's like almost contest of champions or something like that in the DC universe. From what I get.
Well, why is it? That's the thing. It's been so long since we had characters just go off on their own adventures. I think that's why Absolute Batman is so successful. But even then, I don't like. I didn't not the stuff I'm seeing from Absolute Batman made me not want to read it.
Yeah. But let's
Like
see.
the whole Absolute line, whole Absolute line is like but Absolute Batman's popular for some reason
Yeah,
because
because it's something
because
new, something different.
yeah,
Uh,
like Joker is basically unbiased in that version in that universe.
I
Like he's
haven't
not
been.
like he doesn't
Go ahead.
like I've seen panels from that comic. He's not act like the Joker. It's like M Bison M Bison plays a clown.
Yeah, well, you got to remember the absolute universe. They're just trying to go completely out in left field, shall we say? Right
Mm,
field. They're
mm,
just trying to go out of the ballpark. Forget. They don't want any. They weren't
yeah,
trying to rethink everything. They're going. For me, the absolute universe is what they sort of did with the ultimate universe, but they're going even beyond that.
yeah. Superman is a fights for workers' rights. That's his main stick, and he's very violent. And Wonder Woman's from Hell, and uh, instead of Themyscira or the
Yeah,
Paradise Island. Sorry.
yeah. I think the also something Dark Side had something to do with setting up that universe somehow or whatever. Too, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
The
it's
absolute
yeah, but
universe.
yeah. So like I'm like, well, but yeah, it's like I don't think the DC can. But then again, I mean, I know the Ultimate Universe back in the day, back when I was born, around that time I was born, was ultra edgy. I mean, there's cannibalism galore, Hawks of Cannibal especially. What else? What else? They had a Hank Pym as a monster who tortures his wife all the time, and that's his side stick.
Yeah,
Like he tried to kill her with bug spray, and he tried to do all kinds of mean stuff to just torment her psychologically and physically.
yeah,
Like Ant Man's just a monster.
yeah. They're well that they're playing. They were just playing off the trope for Ant Man, where it wasn't meant to be that in the first place, but where they had he slapped. He was supposed to have slapped her in the original regular universe way back when,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah, they made him an actual abusive spouse to the most extreme degree, like he's an actual psychopath. And then the
yeah,
ultimate version.
yeah.
Mm.
Outcast
Man, I hate
says
it.
Schneider, Jeff Jones. I guess that was
And
to
they
trying to
and he
answer.
put Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in an incestuous sexual relationship for some reason. Uh,
Yeah,
uh, but for some reason, I said for some reason I don't know. I think it's because Mark Millar has a heavy creative hand in that universe. And if you read Mark Millar comics, you know the fact that he's basically just Garth Ennis, or like a wannabe Garth Ennis. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, Raul's back.
Hey, Raul. You showing? Is he showing
Can you
any?
hear me?
No.
Can you hear me?
No.
Oh, can. My bar had said something about red. Your mic's not being detected. I don't know.
Of course, I'm.
Be good now.
So who are you supposed to be drawing now?
I'm drawing Superman
Joker.
and
Oh.
the Hulk.
Okay.
Oh, Superman and the Hulk fused together. That
I've
seems kind of weird.
I've done it. Really, it wasn't much because I just put Superman's head on the Hulk's body.
Is it just Blue Hulk or something like that? Uh, that'd be weird.
Okay, there we go. They can see Raul. And yeah, people make some not that there's a lot of, I'm not sure who's here listening, but announcement, there has been some changes. Raul will now, as well as be doing Flame #1. After that, he will be doing Canadian Shield 4, and then after Alpha finishes Snowdrift 2, he will be going on to do Snowdrift 3.
I'm thinking about you drawing a Ghost Rider Green Arrow amalgam. I'm like a Ghost Archer. I might actually use that concept. That would
Yeah,
actually be my actually cool concept to use.
yeah. Well,
The Ghost Archer.
I've got Ghost Rider with Hawkman, and I'm not sure who I put Green Arrow with or anybody at the moment.
No, the Ghost Archer sounds cool. I imagine like flaming arrows and uh,
Yeah,
flaming arrows made from bone and stuff like. And he's he's like his
I don't think I've got Green
the
Arrow. I don't got Green Arrow with anybody
like
yet.
that'll be perfect. Like
Yeah, if you think it's a good idea, use it.
mhm. Would you combine Bushman for anybody?
Who?
Roll Bushman, the Moon Knight's arch nemesis.
I've never even heard of him.
Then you've probably never read a Moon Knight comic before.
No, I don't think I have. I actually have one, I believe, but I've never read I don't think I read it yet, but no. Moon Knight's not a character. Not that there's anything wrong with him. He's just not a character that I ever got into.
Mm. Then again, Moon Knight's not a major Marvel Comics character. You know,
Yeah,
you got a TV show, no one cares about it. It's a Disney Plus show, nobody cares.
yeah, and that's just because they're trying. He got the show because, and there are some people that I know that care about him, but I just never got into him, and there's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
but people only just see him as a knock. This is like he's a knockoff of Batman, but he has split personalities. That's what people think. That's what people think of Moon Knight as. Oh, he's
Yeah,
bad. Oh, he's like Batman, but he's actually insane. It's like he's a little bit different there.
yeah,
I mean, when he started out, the concept was kind of like that, but his backstory is nothing like Bruce Wayne at all.
yeah, true.
His backstory, his backstory was that that he was a mercenary who he was a mercenary work for a mercenary group who worked for this warlord guy named Raoul Bushman. Uh, and then they left him for dead, and then the Egyptian god Khonshu apparently contacted him. It's made ambiguous whether or not that actually happened or it's just in his head, and then brought him back to life. And he became Moon Knight, so that's not very much like Batman in terms of origins. So
For
just
sure.
like what's that origin story even remind you of?
Um, Not sure. Hawkman, maybe. Billy Batson a little, maybe. But I don't think Hawkman was brought back to life. Well, neither was Billy Batson, but the Wizard Shazam and all that,
Mm,
getting him and calling
mm,
him.
yeah,
Then he
yeah,
transformed.
But Moon Knight doesn't really have great supernatural power in the comics.
Yeah,
Uh, I mean, I think he has like enhanced agility. That's about it. Most of his fighting is done with gadgets. Gadgets and then he has a magic ankh that glows whenever there's a bad guy nearby, or like whenever there's a supernatural being nearby. Like that acts like kind of like his spidey sense. That's but he has magic. I think he has magic equipment given to him by the Khonshu or something. But he changed his personality. It's like the phase of the moon,
mm. Yeah. I know
which
he had the
is kind of.
multiple
Mm,
personality.
mm.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a couple more. What juggernaut things on this guy? We'll put the bands here. The bands here. There we go. Do, 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 do. Oh, we're still gonna do the feet. I forgot to do the feet. Not that there's really much to do. I'm just making juggernaut boots. Maybe we could do something with them, jokerize them. Not really that I can do anything to jokerize the boots. The Jokernaut.
No, let me zoom in. Joker.
It's either
It looks doesn't look that good. Like especially the head, especially the head area. Like,
big joke or
it's this been more juggernaut than anything else.
yeah. Well, he's got the size of the Juggernaut, the Juggernaut's helmet. We're giving him a lot of the Joker's clothes. You know,
Can at least have the can at least have a huge grin on the helmet, kind of like I don't know if you ever seen the Psycho Warriors from
yeah. Well, I tried to do the huge grin right there. Not sure how much you.
I think that grin needs to be bigger. It's you ever seen the Psycho Warriors from what's that called? What's that shit? I forgot it's called. Space King. Space King Psycho Warriors.
No.
Now, like I want that, all the grin's almost tied bottom half the helmet.
Outcast says, "Is that the unstoppable joke?" That's a good one. Unstoppable joke. Or joke or not.
Makes me hungry when you say the knot. Reminds me of pizza knots.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going. By the way, goodbye, everybody.
Okay, later, Fitzchozo. We'll see ya. Have a good night.
Please subscribe. Yeah, please subscribe to my channel. So,
You got a wrench to put a
That
link
is,
to it in the chat?
yeah.
Fitzchozo, I forget. If you want to type in the whatchamacallit, the YouTube chat, I will. Don't have a wrench. I will give you one so you can link your channel. But I think I like the unstoppable joke. Okay, yeah, people go if you haven't subscribed to thing. Of course, a lot of these need a color to distinguish a bit, and to be drawn up a lot. You know what he's really looking like there, though, Raul? He's just looking like Bizarro.
Hey, come on! At least I mashed him up, man. I
Yeah.
tried.
Well,
That's why they robbed the idea. They just mashed it up. These guys that's where Bizarro originated from. They just mashed it up. Oh man. At least I'll save it though. It depends.
yeah, well, like I said, the color is what probably will really set it apart once you make him
Oh.
like green or something.
Yeah,
Green with the blue shirt, the purple
I know
pants.
now. Oh man.
Or actually, instead of making it blue, make the costume purple. All the material.
Oh.
And then I'm
Oh,
not sure what color.
right. Like his clothes, the Hulk's clothes,
Yeah.
purple. Hey, I tried at least.
Yeah.
It's mashup time.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing this for the next few weeks. But
Oh.
and then but once April hits, it's no longer DC and Marvel mashups for the next 2 months. After that, like April and May and just into June a little, it is going to be combining Mario and He-Man characters.
What? Mario?
Yeah, because the Mario movie comes out in April, right? And then
What is this? When did the Mario movie come out?
it's going to be coming out in April, the new Mario movie.
And is it just Mario? Is there Luigi?
Yeah, Luigi. Well, didn't you see the first one a couple years ago?
Yeah, with Leguizamo and the other dude, right?
I'm not sure who was all in it. Bowser was in it and all that. He was the main villain and all that. Donkey Kong
Yeah,
was
then,
in
like,
it. They did the
Donkey Kong was in it. Well, that one sounds like it had a good budget to it.
Yeah, it was an animation one.
I remember seeing a live action Mario Brothers.
Oh, you're
Remember that.
talking the live action one is from the 80s, and that sucked.
Was it the eight? I don't think it was from the 80s.
80s
John
or
Leguizamo, he was Spawn.
Okay, maybe 90s.
He was
okay.
the clown in Spawn.
Okay, maybe 90s. No, but like
Yeah, 90s.
2 or
not
3 years
80s.
ago, they did an animation one, theaters.
Oh, like a 3D animation one?
Yeah, computer generated animation.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh.
And they're
So
they're
is
coming.
the new one 3D too?
Yeah, the same type of art.
Oh no! I thought it was gonna be live action.
Let's see.
Keep putting up
Mario
Mario,
movie.
Luigi.
The Super Mario Brothers movie, it was called. Let's see. Copy image.
Super Mario Brothers.
There's a movie poster.
See that? Oh, it's me, Mario. It's me, Mario.
It's me, Mario.
Is it just him? The
No.
master of voices, Rick.
Here's another scene from it.
Luigi's back too.
Yeah, and they're doing a sequel to it that's coming out in April.
They're doing a sequel to
This
the
one.
first animated movie.
Well, this animated movie, anyways. I'm not sure whether I think there was one beforehand. I forget what. They're doing a sequel to this Super Mario Brothers movie that's called Super Mario Galaxy. It's coming out, like I said, in April, and then they're
Is it
doing, and then in June, the beginning of June, the new He-Man movie is out.
the live action one, right?
Yeah, the new live-action He-Man movie.
I like it. That one looks really cool.
Parts of it look cool, but they're gonna really mess up the origin. I'm going into that one not expecting to
Oh yeah.
like it.
That origin is strange. He's like working in an office somewhere, and he's like in an office as a temp, and then he sees the sword,
Yeah,
I guess at a comic book shop, and he goes, "I must have that sword
yeah.
to
Well,
teleport him back to He-Man." I think he lost his mind. I don't even
well,
think he's He-Man.
well. The thing is, apparently his mom sent him to Earth as a kid.
His mom sent him to Earth. Okay.
Yeah, because in the cartoon, she is actually from Earth.
Really? Oh, I got to start watching the cartoon again. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
the original cartoon established that Marlena, his mom, is from Earth.
Hmm.
She was an experimental test pilot, and her plane or whatever somehow went into space and then went through some sort of warp or whatever and crash landed on Eternia. And then I guess
I don't think I've ever seen that episode. Have you seen that episode, Rick,
yeah,
where the mom lands on the planet?
yeah, I seen the whole backstory one where they did that. And
Oh,
then
wow.
somehow she ends up meeting King Randor. I forget how. Although I think he's like Prince Randor at that point, and
Oh, yeah,
they end up
yeah, they got
falling.
married.
Yeah, falling in love, getting married, and
Amazing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that new
Outcast
He-Man.
says, "Is that the incredible up and away?"
Thank you, Outcast. At least Outcast is trying to save it. Me, not Bizarro. Me, the up and away.
Yeah. So I think you do that green, right,
And then
with
they'll
the
be able to
purple
tell, right?
clothing. The cape you could probably
Yeah.
keep red, and the symbol probably with the red and yellow.
Hmm.
After, if you do it. Send it to me. Maybe I'll color it.
Yes, please. You are the king of the colors. I need that. But we'll do that. But you know how I am.
And
I'm not really like the colorist.
let me save the unstoppable joke.
Unstoppable joke. Hey, at least yours is, it's something. Mine, I try to do mine. I try to do mine, and it turned out to be Bizarro. That's why they made his arms huge. Oh man, I'm striking out tonight.
Well, hey, it looks good. It looks good.
Are you sure Black Manta is not a DC character? And I thought Cyborg was Marvel. Oh wait,
No,
Cyborg's DC. I thought Black Manta was Marvel.
no. Black Manta
This
is a
this is an
Black
old
Manta.
character.
Black Manta is an Aquaman villain.
Oh, Aquaman. That's DC. Cyborg's it threw me off.
And of course, Cyborg is Teen Titans and a hero. You were combining a hero and a villain.
I tried. And now tonight, oh man, a lot of pressure.
Hey,
Got
it's
something done.
yeah. I got a whole list of mashups that I'm gonna be doing. I gotta I've
You should
only
use the Monster Mash as the intro for the song for the mashups. Let's do the mash.
let's do the monster mash.
Yeah, that's good. I like to do that with your
Like
voice. Just put it as the
here's what
intro.
here's one. I might end up doing this one. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do this one, but next week or whatever. Captain Marvel, Shazam, the original Captain Marvel, with Spider-Man.
Hmm,
Cyborg
interesting.
with Daredevil.
At least Cyborg made the list. At least
Uh,
he made the list.
Lobo with Deadpool.
Oh, I remember you talking about those. I gotta start writing some of these down, man.
Hawkman and Ghost Rider.
Hmm.
Martian Manhunter with Thor. Next week, I'm going to be starting off with Red Robin and combine
Red
them
Robin.
with Angel from the X-Men.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm using the original 5 X-Men with Xavier. I did them first with Bat Family. So you got Batman and Professor X, Nightwing with Cyclops, Batgirl with Marvel Girl, Red Robin with Angel, Red Hood with Iceman, and then I went with Azrael with Beast. And ones that I don't have yet combined: Batwoman, Robin, Catwoman, Oracle, and Orphan.
I haven't heard any combinations with Bizarro.
I haven't actually. The only villain that I wrote down so far was Joker.
Oh, right. You're doing more heroes.
Well, I
Oh.
should actually. I just was starting. I was thinking more of the heroes, but you know, I should be writing more, getting some of these things. And I did this one just because of the irony of it. Peacemaker with War Machine.
Oh.
Red Tornado with Namor.
That's familiar with Red Tornado.
Heard it?
What's he about?
He is an android. Well, whirlwind powers. You know.
Hmm. Okay.
Outcast says do Bizarro with Craven. Okay.
Bizarro made it.
Outcast
Good,
says I
good.
think Marvel's is called Stingray. For
Wow,
what?
so
Main,
close.
main villain for thing. Swamp Thing and Black Bolt.
We.
Stargirl and Miss Marvel. Carol Danvers, Miss Marvel. Mr. Terrific and Deathlock.
Deathlock's my favorite. I like Deathlock.
Mary Marvel with Misty Knight. Johnny Thunder with USA Agent. Jesse Quick with the Invisible Woman. Johnny Quick with Wonder Man. Impulse with Nova, Richard Rider. Guardian with Quicksilver. Booster Gold with Red Guardian. Plastic Man with
Guardian.
Plastic Man with Captain Britain. Firestorm with Moon Knight.
Isn't that the girl Firestone?
No,
Oh.
Firestorm is actually made up of 2 guys.
Ah. Or not
You know,
one.
the one takes the body and then the one sort of takes the mind. Dead Man with Doctor Strange.
Oh, that's cool.
Steel from Superman with The Thing. Wonder Girl with Squirrel Girl. Superboy and Iron Fist. Our Man with Black Knight, Arsenal with Human Torch, Johnny Storm, Wildcat with Blade, Doctor Fate with Sentry, Raven with She-Hulk, Flash with Vision,
I
Adam
can't wait to see him in action. The
Adam with the
Flash and the
Hulk.
Vision.
Yeah. Adam with the Hulk. Hawk Girl with the Wasp. So I've got quite a few, as you can see, to work from.
You're right. Those are really good, unique choices. I mean, I just,
Yeah.
it
Well,
took me
like,
forever just to come up with anything.
it took me a while to do those. Some of them, like I've got a whole bunch that I've done before, and like I was saying earlier, that are more go together. Like Batman and Iron Man. Before I did him with, well, I said Batman with Iron Man, so the Iron Bat. That they even mentioned something like that in thing. Also another one that you could do was Batman, which I've done, but it's not part of a universe. Is Batman and Spider-Man, Spider-Bat.
Spider-Bat.
Ooh, how about Venom with the Batman that laughs? That's possible. That could be good. But for this universe, I'm trying to go with wacky combinations, ones that most of the time nobody would ever think of combining. And I don't think the Joker and the Juggernaut are ones that anybody would have
Yeah,
ever.
well, people should like it.
Marvel Girl and Batgirl, it's just, like I said, the first time I did it, I did, ones that seemed to go together. Like I did Winter Soldier with Red Hood.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Just because I thought that, they were both sidekicks of Batman, thought dead, come back with a new look, right? A new name too, because Bucky was the sidekick of Captain America originally, Bucky Barnes, right? So Jason
Wow, I
Todd
remember
was
that dude.
of course, a sidekick as Robin, and then he comes back as Red Hood. So I just thought combining them would go. And of course, I combined Robin and Bucky. And he's plucky.
Bucky Robin.
Bucky and Robin are plucky.
Plucky. That got me hungry thinking of some nice, good old Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And then I think I'm not sure who I combined Nightwing with. So, yeah, I did a lot more, I think, things that made a little bit more sense in the Merge comics in my universe.
Oh.
I'm not sure what I'm calling this universe. I had a name, but I forgot it. Oh, and did you see the thing that Van Hoser did for me?
Van Hoser?
Yeah, he was in the.
No, I didn't actually. I didn't see anything. What was it for? I hope it's something snackable.
No. Yeah.
No.
Well, if you click on me in Discord, you'll see.
Oh, let's see what's going on here in Discord. Oh, whoa! I'm seeing you hold something up. Hold on. Me in Discord. What? The real Shield?
Yeah, in stained glass.
That looks expensive, Rick. Oh man. Thank you, sir. Who was that? You said Outcast?
No, Van Hoser. He was in
Van Hoser.
He was in the thing earlier with us here in Discord.
Oh,
I know Van Hoser in real life. We were hanging out
okay,
a few
gotcha.
hours ago. That's when he gave it to me. I'd like to
Wow.
try. I'd like him to try and make this smaller, but he said it'd be real hard. But what I'm thinking when we do Canadian Shield 4, this might be put up. Not this one in particular, but
Yeah.
put up a tier for to get this, and there'd be like probably five
I know.
available.
I like
Five
it.
available,
People
but
actually would like it.
this is a ticket item that would probably be minimum of $200.
Right.
I'm not sure whether anybody would go for it, but it might be more like 300, plus
People would be
shipping.
into it.
And you get the comic with it too, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Mr. Mixopil Outcast has Mr. Mixopidlick with Howard the Duck. That's definitely a weird conversation combo.
The Missoplex. Wasn't he on the Super Friends thing? Wasn't that Mixoplex in every episode?
Not every episode, but no, he's a little imp with sort of magical powers.
Is he the bald dude with like gray hair?
No, he's got hair.
It's not
He's got
Mixoplex?
He's got wild hair. Here, let me.
Oh, I thought
There's
he
been
had
a few
bald
different
head, hair on the side, and dressed in purple, and yells out, "I'm Mixoplex." On the
Oh,
Super
that
Friends.
could be him. That might be one version.
Oh.
I'm thinking there's a few different versions of him. Yeah, yeah. I guess he is sort of bald. I guess
Yeah,
like I said,
no,
it
I'm just
depends.
trying to pull it out of my head. I didn't Google Mixoplex, but I know he used to always tend to be Mixoplex. He is kind of funny, man.
Here's one.
That's him. Yeah. I am Mixoplex. Oh, that's him. That's him with his bald head and the gray
Yeah.
hair on the side.
Yeah, well,
All in
see,
purple.
he has hair. That's I don't consider that bald, but here's a version of him that is bald.
Show
From
the
a
Super Friends version, because that's all I know.
Uh, hold on. This is from
Cool.
the Superman the Animated Series.
Oh, no. I don't know that version. I know the Super Friends. Whatever the Super Friends was. The old one. I remember seeing him.
Oh,
The
here's
replays.
an old one from the comics.
Mixoplex. Oh, no. That's too old. No. That's too old, man. I can't even relate to that character. And it was all in purple, bald, gray hair, saying, "I am the wonderful Mixoplex." That's all I remember. That the imp of imps, Mr. Mixoplex. That's too old for me. I can't.
Mr.
I can't even imagine
Mixopidlick.
him like that. Oh, that's how you say it?
Mixop-
Mixopidlick?
Mr. Mixopidlick.
Oh, maybe that's what he was saying. I don't remember. I remember something on Super Friends. That's all I remember him being on Super
I
Friends.
said from Super Friends, but it's not really bringing.
It was Mixoplex.
Oh yeah, actually, here's a copy.
Where's the image from Super Friends? That's all I know.
Here
That was
he
a
is.
scary show, the Super Friends.
There he is in.
I was always scared. And it was on Saturdays in the morning, right?
Uh,
Ooh.
There he
You
is.
see what's in the
There he is in
Ah.
Super Friends.
I was so scared watching that show, man. There was nothing cheer. There he is. That's what I remember. He must have turned Superman into the Tin Man,
Yeah.
right, or something like that. That's great. That's a great episode. I'm gonna try to stay up and watch that. I'll be watching that tonight. Everybody watch Metroplex. He had magical powers. I don't remember the old 50s Metroplex, but I just know the
Yeah,
Superman stuff.
for most of the time, I don't like the way that they've done him.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Metroplex. Yeah, the mashup.
Outcast says Batmite and Slapstick. I have no idea who Slapstick is.
It's still a good combination.
But yeah, I this week I might come up with some villains. And hopefully I'll be on tomorrow night or tonight, depending on what time zone you're in. Doing some either public domain. Well, I gotta finish up my independent character, that not my independent, but somebody else's independent character thing, and then maybe I'll do another independent character, or I will do a public domain character. Slapstick is a cartoonish Marvel character. Well, I figured he was a Marvel character. He didn't have to say that necessarily, but see, the thing is, I'm not sure how cartoony he is, but the thing is, maybe it would be more weirder combining him with a non-cartoonish character. And actually, I've created a version of my a version of the Hulk for my universe. Actually, I did for the whole, and I mean the regular.
Ooh, Tank?
No, no, he's called Mac.
I don't think I've seen that one.
No, you
Tank
haven't.
before.
Mac.
Oh,
Mash.
Mac Smash.
You know, he's built like a Mack truck.
Oh, Mac Truck. Oh, good.
Let's see. See if I can find him.
Mm-hmm.
TV Dart. Heroes. Mac Mash.
That sounds like a delicious treat. A Mac Bash.
There he is, Mac.
Oh, wow. This guy's huge.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to be a Hulk ripoff, right? So.
He's
Yeah.
cool. He kind of reminds me of the Bugs Bunny guy with the big red hair.
Yeah, I know.
But only because of his hair. The part in the hair.
Yeah. So, you know, like
You
I
remember this
did.
dude? He was red.
I did Mac, of course, a completely different. Well, technically, I reverse colors instead.
Oh,
of,
really? Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
From Hulk. Instead of green
Yeah, if
skin,
you
he's
hadn't
got
said that,
purple skin and green
subconsciously, I
clothes.
see it.
Where
That
Hulk's,
is
you know,
so
green skin and purple clothes. Mac is purple skin and green clothes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's smart. That works so good, seriously. The Macman.
Let's see. I have other. I created, and he's supposed to be like a teenager. I created I used Justice League and created thing universe a team for them. I'm not sure whether the same universe but not. I'm not sure. Here is Proton. He's basically the atom.
Oh, that's cool. I like the proton.
Aqua Kid.
Wait, that's your character?
Yeah,
Aqua Kid?
yeah.
Cool.
Again, a teen version of Aquaman.
I am Aqua Child.
Bone Arrow. Teen version of your Green Arrow.
Oh.
I guess you could say Green Arrow and Hawkeye, but more Green Arrow inspired. Inspired.
Yeah, I could see it. He is the Green Arrow. Oh no, he's not. He's not the Green Arrow. I say.
He's Bone Arrow.
Oh, he's bow and arrow. Bow and arrow. Oh my.
Oh, there. Eagle Boy.
May the Eagles be with you, Eagle Boy.
He is, Hawkman, basically.
Oh yeah, but hey, at least you're, trying to stand up to those characters. At least you're coming out with your own. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't even
these
do
are,
that content.
like DC and Marvel rip each other off, right? So I figure, why not?
Ah, right. You're right.
And I'm
about
just
that.
making them all, teenagers. And they form the team, the Justice Teens of the world.
Cool, nice, youthful group. You know, the teen group. I think my Hulk is done. Someone else is coming on with another mashup.
There we go. Thor. Kid Thor. Or Kid Thunder, actually.
Oh, okay. So you just put like the name in front of them, and then now they're your characters. You can call them
Well,
Young
Thor.
Johnny Storm.
Well, no. Thor, in this
Oh,
case, because Thor is a Norse god, technically I could call this guy Thor.
oh, right. He's been around way too many years. You're right.
He's just automatically public domain, not even because he's been around too many years,
Automatically.
because he's Norse mythology. That makes him,
Oh,
you can't
he is up
copyright
for
stuff.
grabs.
No, I can't. Obviously I can't do Marvel's version of Thor. So like.
Ah.
That reminds me, right around there, I should have Kid Metal. Or is it Metal Kid?
All right, big man. I'm heading out because it
Okay.
is late for me.
And there's Metal Kid, my Iron Man.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, and I should be ending. Anything you want to promote before you take off?
Yeah, hope this week I have the Drop Zone Gaming. I got a cool new game by John Carpenter. Toxic. I think it's Toxic Commando. Yeah, Toxic Commandos. Should be coming out this week. Looks really good by John Carpenter. He did The Thing, all that good stuff.
Okay. You want to put? I think you have a wrench, so you can put like a link in the YouTube thing to
Oh,
to
in
your
the
channel.
YouTube. Right.
Yeah.
I gotta find the YouTube. Yeah, definitely subscribe. We got a lot of people in the Canada area. That's
We
good
got
though.
Alpha in the
A
chat
lot of
saying
people
howdy.
like your real friends. Your other friends are real too. We got more people.
Hey, Alpha,
Hey
what do you
guys.
think of that? Stained glass Canadian Shield emblem. My buddy Van Hoser, who was on earlier, did that in real life. Give it to me earlier. So yeah, well, thanks for coming on, Raul. Thanks for everybody else coming on too. As I informed people earlier, big sort of a big change or small big change. Um, Raul will now be doing Canadian Shield 4, and Alpha will, of course, still be doing Snowdrift 2, but he will also be doing Snowdrift 3. And, of course, Raul will be doing Flame number 1. So, maybe he will be doing 2. We don't know yet. It depends on whether he wants to, whether I can afford him at that point. So, yeah. Thanks everybody for coming out in the chat and all that. And thanks for everybody who came on. Van Hoser, real life friend, um, Raul, Fitzjozo. It was good having you all here. It was good having everybody in the chat. We shall hopefully see you later today or tomorrow, whatever it might be for you, when I'm on at 6 on Wednesday. So, bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful day, night, whatever it might be.